Alright, welcome back to the Boys series, Season 3, Episode 6. If you haven't yet, please take a quick second, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Episode 6 opens with a warning, which means something good should be coming. At Vought Tower, Homelander learns Soldier Boy is alive and responsible for Crimson Countess's death. Panicked, he vows to kill him. He tells Black Noir, who immediately cuts out his tracking chip and disappears. Butcher and Huey try to convince Soldier Boy they all need each other. Soldier Boy agrees. If they help him find the remaining members of Payback, he'll take care of Homelander for him. At the hospital, Kimiko is grabbed by one of Nina's men, and she can't fight him off without her powers. Meanwhile, MM is furious about Butcher drugging him. Starlight tries to calm him down before Ashley calls and she has to go. A-Train confronts Ashley over Blue Hawk's attack, demanding justice. She snaps, ripping out her own hair, and reminds him she's covered up all of his murders. The Deep tells Homelander about Noir's disappearance and suggests Soldier Boy is hunting down the members of Payback. Cassandra coached him through all of it. Homelander sends the Deep to investigate. Suddenly, Homelander suffers a full mental breakdown in front of his mirror, arguing with himself about fear, Vought, and his desperate need for love. His reflection convinces him that his human side is the problem, and they need to get rid of it. Soldier Boy watches his old movies with Huey, casually praising Bill Cosby and the drinks he used to make, before admitting he doesn't remember causing the Manhattan Blast. He just blacks out and loses control. Butcher returns covered in someone else's blood, but he also has the address for the TNT twins in Vermont. The Deep arrives at the TNT twins' home and walks into Herogasm, a giant soup sex party with all kinds of freaky shit going on that I can't show. On TV, Homelander, Starlight, and Newman discuss the soup terrorist, and Homelander snaps on the host when she asks too many probing questions. After the interview, Newman straight up reveals to Starlight that she's the head popper and offers a political alliance if she can help boost her social media presence. Starlight refuses, and Newman threatens her if she tells anybody. Kimiko comes too and is tied up next to Cherie while Frenchie is beaten badly with a lock around his neck. Nina forces him to choose who lives, Kimiko or Cherie. That's when Kimiko breaks free, kills the guards, and rescues Frenchie, but little Nina escapes. Starlight finally asks MM about his tics, and he explains that when he was a kid, Soldier Boy killed his entire family by throwing a stolen car through their house. He barely survived and developed the tics to keep Soldier Boy from coming back. Starlight and MM arrive at Herogasm, and they're greeted by the same giant dick that choked MM out at Sage Grove. They're invited in, and Starlight tries to evacuate people before Soldier Boy arrives. MM searches for a bathroom but opens the wrong door and gets himself covered head to toe in another man's mule juice. Starlight is speechless. In another room, she walks in on the Deep, banging an octopus, and takes a picture saying Homelander's gonna love this. The boys and Soldier Boy arrive, and he says he's the one who founded Herogasm in '52 with a freaky-ass soup named Liberty. Huey teleports in to find the TNT twins' location, but on his way out, he runs into A-Train. He's got that Temp V courage rushing through him and decides this is definitely the best time and place to confront him about killing Robin, hoping for a fight. But he actually gets the exact opposite. He receives a real heartfelt apology from A-Train, who feels guilty after what happened to his brother. But Huey punches him anyways, and the power of the hit catches A-Train off guard. Starlight breaks him up and warns them Homelander is coming. Huey teleports her away, which enrages her. MM runs into Soldier Boy and throws a halothane bomb, expecting it to knock him out. But Soldier Boy picks it up and inhales it, with no effects. Butcher arrives and redirects him to the twins, saving MM. When Soldier Boy confronts the twins, they blame Black Noir for everything, saying it was his idea. Suddenly he hears Russian music playing again, and he unleashes a massive blast, destroying the house. Naked, blood-covered soups flee, including the Deep and his octopus. A-Train confronts Blue Hawk on his way out. Tired of his excuses, he grabs him by the foot and drags him across the pavement at super speed for miles, shredding him to pieces and killing him. But the strain triggers A-Train's long-feared heart attack, and he collapses right next to him in the street. Homelander arrives and walks into the burning house to learn Butcher orchestrated the entire thing. Soldier Boy mocks him for wearing a cape and calls him a cheap fucking knockoff. They fight and Butcher joins in, blasting Homelander with his own laser eyes. Starlight convinces MM to help the wounded people outside instead of getting involved. Suddenly, Naked Huey teleports in and it becomes a 3-on-1 fight. For the first time, Homelander is overpowered and you can see the panic in his face. He's scared. They hold him down and Soldier Boy charges up another blast, but Homelander escapes at the last second. They almost had him. Now they know it's possible. Starlight watches the three of them leave without speaking. Homelander stares at himself in the mirror again, shaken, bloodied. He was almost killed for the first time in his life. That's when Starlight takes a page from Stormfront's book, not the Nazi one, and goes live on Instagram, broadcasting to her 193 million followers. She exposes Soldier Boy's attack, Vought's cover-up, Homelander's violence, and Maeve's disappearance. She apologizes for staying silent, renounces the name Starlight, and declares,
"And I fucking quit."
Holy shit. Herogasm was insane. Frenchie's gonna be so mad that he missed it. There was so much subtle stuff going on in there, I couldn't even try to explain it. You have to watch the entire episode for yourself if you haven't seen it. It is 100% worth it. Every line Soldier Boy says cracks me up. From Bill Cosby making him drinks to him starting Herogasm with Liberty in the 50s. He's absolutely hilarious, and you never know what's going to come out of his mouth next, other than it's going to be slightly inappropriate. That fight with Homelander was epic. He was genuinely scared and fighting for his life for the first time ever. No one's ever challenged him like that before, and you could see the fear in his eyes. Starlight's video at the end was awesome. Annie. Annie's video at the end was awesome. We don't use that other name around here anymore. I love that she's finally standing up for herself, and she's not taking baby steps with it. She just jumped straight into the deep end, both feet. Thank you for joining me on this recap. If you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Episode 7's coming up next, and thanks for watching.